Episode 6 of MobLand begins as Donnie talks to Harry. Rich's anguish consumes him. He's here to represent Catmal Lister, but news of the bombing gets out before our main character has a chance to handle it. Gina is understandably upset with her father because he picks her up just as her psychology exam at school is about to begin. However, on their way to Conrad's home, Harry has more pressing business to attend to. The whole thing has been planned by Maeve. Kevin realizes it and confronts her about it, but Conrad becomes all chirpy and confesses he's the one who shouldered the blame. He fired the gun as a backup plan. They stopped Vaughn's vehicle with sex, but Conrad ultimately decided to murder Richie for disrespecting him. As a matter of fact, he is eager to join the fight and is certain that their numerical advantage will allow them to prevail. The Mexicans, whom Kevin had hoped to form a close relationship with, were actually communicating with Archie. Without Kevin's presence, the Mexicans would have been unable to rally behind them. War has broken out, and Conrad makes it plain that they must be prepared to battle. Eddie and Conrad both get riled up and make fun of Richie when he calls them. The realization that their efforts to safeguard the family and avert a conflict have been in vain leaves Kevin and Harry with little choice but to bury their heads in their palms. The estate is not where Safina and Brendan are at the moment. Instead, they're headed to Antwerp to finalize their diamond sale. They seem to have both silenced their phones in preparation for their appointment with the buyer, Leonard. Things might go horribly wrong fast if Richie finds out first, even if Serafina generally stays at the same hotel, so they have some reference. Jan, on the other hand, has a conversation with Bella in which the two women talk about the challenges of being partners caught in the middle of everything while their husbands fight for the Harrigans. This drama has continuously thrown a wrench into their life, and Jan is about to lose it. Outside, Conrad starts grooming Gina while claiming to defend her and trying to gain an advantage over her. This doesn't help matters. However, being the astute young lady that she is, Gina confronts her mother about this and insists that they depart. At the same moment, Harry is having a conversation with Bella, telling her to stop the drama with Antoine. The helicopter shows up and interrupts everything. Harry sets out for Antwerp at the same moment Bella agrees to consider it. When Maeve calls Richie and gives him an olive branch, just to catch up, things do turn ugly. In return for information about their whereabouts, Maeve gives him permission to murder Serafina while keeping Brendan alive. It seems like Richie is trying to strike a deal with the Mexicans when he decides to call them afterward. Finally reaching Antwerp, Harry gains entry to the hotel room where Serafina was staying. Despite Harry's best efforts, Brendan answers the phone first and cuts him off, adamantly refusing to give up the phone or back out of the arrangement. For Brendan, the price of even a modicum of family respect is worth risking everything for. Both the initial meeting with Leonard and her brother's nervousness on the way to the warehouse gave Serafina the impression that something was amiss. She discreetly updates Harry about her whereabouts. It just so happens that this diamond trade is going down at this facility. As the exchange takes place, gunfire reverberates across the structure, shattering the illusion that everything is legitimate. Intruding armed guards slaughter the majority of the room's inhabitants, with Brendan and Serafina each threatened at gunpoint. The entire situation has descended into chaos. It all goes dark just as the men are about to fire. Analysis. Episode 6 of MobLand shifts focus to the escalating war between the Harrigans and Stevensons, offering a more streamlined narrative compared to previous episodes, allowing for better development of the central conflict and suspense. While Kevin Harrigan's defiance against his father provides a strong character moment, showcasing his unexpected fortitude, Maeve's erratic actions remain baffling and serve primarily as a plot device to advance the narrative, lacking logical consistency. The episode features a thrilling and intense action sequence, a highlight of the season, culminating in a significant cliffhanger that rivals previous impactful reveals, leaving the fates of major characters uncertain. Despite the improved pacing and exciting action, the episode suffers from inconsistent characterizations, particularly with Brendan and Maeve, who are portrayed as shallow caricatures, detracting from the overall quality of the storytelling.